Okay, so today's daily challenge is going to be evolving 10 Pokemon. So I feel like I keep doing the evolution ones, but just the fact that you get 60 coins is kind of nice. I'm not that big on coins right now just because since the new set's not coming out for a while, I kind of don't see a point in hoarding them. So every time I get 200, I trade them in for packs. Um, and I've been doing some trades here and there just to get more packs as well. The deck I'm going to use for this one is a little outdated. I think I do eventually want to turn this into an Eternatus deck. Um, you know what? I'm just going to play Eternatus. Or Eternatus, sorry. I keep saying Eternatus. I keep mixing it up with Tornadus. Yeah, I'm going to play Eternatus because I was going to thinking about playing the old Zoroark deck that I kind of built for expanded like a while ago. But I mean, I can evolve probably around the same amount of Pokemon here. I don't really evolve that many Zoroark. So yeah, let's do Eternatus. So looking at this, um, again, I do run the 4-4 line, but I don't think I'm going to get to the point where I evolve that many. So I am probably going to have to play a couple of games here. I've actually started liking going first with this deck. I don't mind it as much as I do with other decks. This one I do feel like you get that first turn evolution. This one I'm already regretting it because I started with Crobat. Because unfortunately I run 4 Crobats. Because why not? You need the Dark Pokemon. You need the draw support. Yeah, this is just an overall bad start. I do get the first energy, but unfortunately, there's no quick ball, so that's bad. Hopefully, whatever this guy's playing doesn't run Swole. I'm not the biggest fan of Swole. I just I used to play it when I was playing Arceus. You guys can check my deck profile out on that. I might put a little bubble in here, but yeah, Swole isn't that fun when you depend on stadiums. Like, of course, I run the black market because why not have your opponent take one less prize? I've noticed it's helped me out a lot against EDP, which is funny because I think people just aren't running the Swoles as much as they should be in EDP because black market does kind of take away your advantage there, especially since you can almost one hit KO an EDP with this deck. Alright, so am I going to get killed turn 1? Nope. Okay, he didn't have a switch. Alright, let's get going here. Let's attach an energy. I'm not too worried about it. I like running Bird Keeper. I think it's a supporter that's like not appreciated. It's very useful. I love running ways to switch Pokemon out. Unfortunately, I didn't draw into a dark energy. I was hoping to draw into one just to make this easier. Let's see what we got here. Also, Bird Keeper is really good when you're dealing with this guy trying to paralyze you. So let's at least do my little 30 damage. I might use Pierce next turn to get a Crobat. Hopefully, I can draw into an energy. Well, actually, I don't even have to worry about drawing into an energy because Pierce is going to get me the energy. Let's see what we have here. Electromagnetism radar. I haven't seen anyone run that in a while now, but I guess if this guy's running this many Dedendes, it's a useful card. It's basically a supporter. Ugh, I hate Crushing Hammer. Tails, yes. I feel that Pikazard is a lot weaker than before. Everyone has all of these high HPs now. Well, look at this. Eterna- Eternatus at 220. Before this 240 was worth something, but not for 3 prizes anymore. All right, cool. And I think I can actually one hit KO him. Yeah, I have the potential to one hit KO. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to put this actually on the Raichu. I'm more scared of the Raichu than anything right now. I'll attach this energy. Let's. I run the Spirit Tomb instead of the Hoopa. I just think it's a lot better when you're fighting against the Decidueye. Let's try this Crobat. Hopefully, I draw into the VMAX. I did not, but let's see how much damage you have in there. Let's do 10 more damage. That way, if I max out all my dark types, like you're basically not getting a benefit from the big charm. Okay, so let's Marnie here. As I said before, if you guys haven't seen my other videos, I'm apologizing for calling her Marine for so long. Let's see what we got here. Do I have enough to fill up my bench? Otherwise, this is going to be no good. Ugh, I'm short. Well, even then, like, these little zigzagoons wouldn't have helped me out too much anyways. But building Spite's probably going to help me out. Alright, so let's get this damage in. That's another thing I like about the Spirit Tomb is I don't have to worry about switching into them if I get knocked out. So even though I do run a lot of the Bird Keepers, I found that I was struggling a lot just to activate Hoopa. So, Crushing Hammer, come on. Wait, actually, oh, that's me. Come on. What the Hide Energy do to you? Alright, I'll take more cards. That's the thing about Marnie is I think a lot of people are afraid to run research because they don't want to discard their cards. But then you're just helping your opponent out the majority of the time. There was a point where I was running Lily's last resort, was it, in this deck, and I think that really was interesting because it helped out. Oh, and you're keeping the background there. Interesting. All right, cool. I mean, I guess he kind of has to. Oh, I hate when I do that. I really need to pay attention when I'm doing this. Alright, doesn't matter. The Spirit Tomb's still going to handle this just fine. Attention energy here. I'm actually going to get rid of. I want to get rid of something. I don't know if I really want to get rid of the Spirit Tomb. And again, my goal is to evolve Pokemon, so I really should get rid of the Spirit Tomb. So far, I have one evolution. Let's focus on these evolutions right now. I'm going to get the knockout. That's not going to be a problem. And it looks like he's not running like a stadium to help himself out right now. So let's get going here. Let me be able to get all the Pokemon back on this bench. I I do like the Pikazard, but or I'm sorry, Pikarom, but it's not. I don't think it's good in this format now that there's so many high HP Pokemon out here. Let's get a Building Spite on here. Probably going to sacrifice a Zigzagoon next turn that we can power up. And Eternatus. So we got that out. Gonna get my 3 prizes. And I can already get a Zubat, it looks like. That's where all my quick balls were. Prizing all the quick balls. I've debated putting in like comms in here. I know I've had friends suggest like great balls, and I would rather I, I would rather run Poke Gear over Great Ball. I feel supporters have more use, but I mean I don't know. I do need ways to get more Pokemon turn one because now I'm starting to prefer going turn one. Alright, and I didn't lose any prizes thanks to Black Market. Let me put this in here, even though he's probably going to. Do I have the extra gold bat? I do not, but let me just start dealing damage here. I actually think There's not much of a threat to me on the board right now. I can pretty much knock anything out here. I'll do... No, even that I can probably deal with. I'll do this. Just to make it a little easier for Spirit Tomb when I get there. Let's discard this. Let's grab another Spirit Tomb and start charging him up. Spirit Tombs I don't mind losing when people are sniping. It's just kind of what it is. Especially when you're running against the Decidueye, it's always funny because they know they should be scared of that Spirit Tomb, so they'll start sniping the Spirit Tomb. And as long as you don't do more than 20 damage, when they snipe you, I believe because he sniped for 30, it ends up like helping you more. And of course, they got a heads off of that. Because why not? But it looks like he's going to go for drawing cards right now. Oh, nope. He's going for attacking. I really want to build an expanded deck for this, mainly because of the fact that I think it'll be great with Dark Patch right now. Just the only acceleration I have is Eternatus, which kind of sucks. So right now I'm going to go here just to kind of start accelerating a bit. Crushing Hammer like destroys this deck. Well, he does run Soul. Interesting. Well, let's get rid of that. Unfortunately, I don't even have an energy on me, which is awesome. Ugh, might have to scoop this one, guys. What do I have? I have 3 evolutions so far. I got rid of my good rod just because I didn't think it was helping me out enough. I don't think it's worth getting rid of a boss's way. I'm just gonna sacrifice a Zigzagoon here. I got the 3, and again, the purpose of these daily videos is for you guys to kind of just see me play, see me talk. If you guys want to see a deck profile on this deck, let me know. I'll release a separate video on how I built this deck. Um, right now, this is just something I'm messing around with. I saw Eternatus, and I've been having fun with it. I actually haven't been playing my ADP that much. So I guess this is kind of my replacement deck. Maybe I should start taking this a little more seriously. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I haven't been doing my ADP as much. Um, I'm gonna have to promote the Spirit Tomb here or Scoop because I still want to. Yep. Yeah, there's no winning in this for me right now, unfortunately. I'm scooping this one, guys. I just can't. By the way, I'm kind of experimenting with the setup. Hopefully, you guys like it. You guys can't see my low gear because it's actually on the second monitor. I haven't spread out too much, but it's very weird the way I had it before. Where did it? So what was that? 3. So hopefully another 2 more games, and we'll get all the evolutions out of the way. But I have it this way that way I can still see how many coins I have and things like that. And I just have my gear. Like you can probably see my little mouse. My gear's barely off the screen onto the second monitor. But I do like kind of having it this way just in case I have anything else on my other screen that I'm watching. The thing I don't like about what I'm using right now, because I'm using Screencastify, is if I have this my recording on here. I would like to have it here that way I can look at the camera and see my expression. Unfortunately, because of how Windows works, because I'm on this window, it minimizes this so I can't see it. The only way to have it not minimized is essentially to just have this on screen. But I guess that's good because then I can see how you guys are seeing it. And this is probably one of my favorite setups so far. I kind of like how I was a little annoyed at first how much empty space Pokemon has here. But I think it works out because you can have setups here where you can just have like a filter or something taking up the empty space. Um, One thing I might mess around with, although I think it's kind of fair for the anonymity of whoever I'm playing against, is you can't see the other player's name, but I actually think, looking at it right now, I think that's fine. All right, so let's see here. We are playing against water to kind of get some damage in here. Uh, bu- 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 bu. I'm gonna go with Pierce just to be able to start energy excelling right now. So this is one of the reasons why I don't mind going first as much, because now let's say if I didn't get to go that second, yeah, I'm going second. So I mean I get to attack, which is great. But let's say I didn't. Um, and I went first, I could, and I didn't get my VMAX, I can now energy accelerate. So this one I went second. So going second is just so much better. Pokemon, you need to kind of fix something. I agree. You should not be able to attack turn one, especially like when you're in a tournament, like when you're playing in person. Back in the day when you could attack turn one, like you're playing Zekiels and you start Dynamo and then they just straight out just go Landorus and oh, that was fun. So let's do this. Let's get this going. I don't really need a Piers right now. But what I am going to do is I'm going to Bird Keeper. That way I can just draw these three. Maybe I should have gotten a Piers. Jeez, that was terrible. Let's do this. Just to kind of start hitting them for damage and energy accelerating. This deck seriously needs more than just Eternatus's power accelerator. I also don't think um, Dynamax Cannon is even worth it. Like, because this deck doesn't have energy acceleration, I mean, unless you're running um, Twin Energy, there's kind of no point. And I don't, actually thinking about it, I don't think you're allowed to run Twin Energy on V Pokemon. I need to reread Twin Energy. I haven't in a while. Let's see what we're doing. We're draw chain. Great. Do that, Marnie. I would love to have another hand. Black City or Dark City. Oof, that was a Freudian slip there. Um, it's nice for this deck. It's mainly just there just to counter Stadium. But it is nice being able to free retreat. All right, Crushing Hammer. Oof. Yeah, I would have too. Uh, the thing with this deck is its biggest weakness is Crushing Hammer. So, based on how bad his hand was and everything, his only option was to scoop. And unfortunately, guys, I got no evolutions on that one. So, let's get going. You know what? What is the full art for this one? I got my Erica so long ago that I was totally forgetting about the tiers. Let's see what the highest tier ladder is for this one. Copycat. I think I got my this lock copycat is from the last time they gave us copycat. I've never ran it in a deck. You know what? I might make a legacy deck with that. If I get a few more full art copycats, maybe I'll run the Magna Draw deck. Yeah, Mega Magna Draw. I don't know how good that'll be in legacy. Let me know if you guys are interested in seeing me play some legacy decks. I started building some old legacy decks. I know I build ZPS, which I need to fix that up because I never played the original ZPS. So when I built it, I realized I'm like, I don't know how to play this because I was more of a Reshi Flosion kind of guy. I'll go first. Hopefully, I don't get that bad of a hand. I need to stop going first. This is just terrible. I'm not even gonna get the benefit of that Zigzagoon now. That Zigzagoon's just gonna die. But I did get a quick ball, so it's not the end of the world here. Gonna do this. If he doesn't knock me out next turn due to a welder, um, I could just bird keeper. I really like bird keeper. I feel it's so underrated. All right, maybe that bird keeper get me my other evolution. So let's take a look here. See how it's going. Another thing that I like about this setup, I know this poor guy or girl, we can't see their names. We do see them in the beginning. So I guess if you, it doesn't really protect their anonymity there because you guys are going to see their name right at the beginning. Um, but I do like how there's no longer a clock at the bottom or the Windows menu here. So this is nice. I might mess with my resolution a little bit more because it does feel weird not having them there. Um, Maybe if the channel grows big enough, I'll start getting some overlays here to take advantage of this empty space. All right, so you know what? I should really be paying attention to what's going on. Did you use a supporter this turn? Draw, draw, draw. Oh, you did Dendade. Catch fire energy. Doesn't look like you used the supporter. Oh, you used research just now while I was talking, but that's different. All right, let's see here. Are you gonna discard the Dedende for another Dedende? This one's interesting how people started teching in the Aurora energy just to get the right period in because of just how strong uh, Eternatus is. And it's like you gotta you gotta run fighting to fight against that Eternatus. So let's see what we have here. Come on, guy. Alright, fire starter. Cool. You went second, so that's another reason why I like going second too. Is just to stop this Volcanianness, the Volcanian madness. Going second, um, when you have Volcanian is so good. All right, let's see what we got here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to discard for my Golbat, Crobat. Go here. I don't know if I want to attach it. Yes, I do. Let's draw this. I didn't want to play the Bird Keeper. That's the downside to the Bird Keeper is if you're playing, you have to draw those cards. All right, gotta keep in mind not to play that second Crobat this turn. Let's do this. I'm actually going to switch Barney here instead of a Bird Keeper just to kind of keep this Crobat in the deck for a later play and also increase my odds of drawing a Dark Energy. Marnie's going to give me two more cards where I can get a Dark Energy as well as keeping that Crobat back in the deck. Are you going to have the Aurora Energy? If you have the Aurora Energy, this is not going to be good for me. I guess there's no point in energy accelerating. I was debating on doing the energy acceleration, but if I don't have another Eternatus on the bench, there's kind of no point. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. They have Run Welder, the Marnie. There's so many ways for them to get that Aurora. Yep. Well, at least I got another evolution, guys. So we might have to do like 4 or 5 games. Um, Again, I might make an Eternatus deck with the Zoroark. I think that will be an interesting play. I might make the deck soon just to be able to do evolutions and expand it because then I'll have the Dark Patch, I'll have the Zoroark. Um, Eternatus will be good, and I think that will actually make. You know what? Depending on how this match goes, I might just make the deck live on camera just because of how long this is taking. Well, I guess it's not live because I'm not using YouTube Live. I just record it and put it up right away. Let's see what we got here. We're getting all these energies. I guess you didn't have it, but did you play a supporter? I'm busy talking to you guys and I'm not even paying attention to what this guy's doing. Welcome to Pokemon, where what your trainer, what your opponent does in their turn does not matter. Well, let's see what we got here. They did play a welder, so they got that. But I don't think Victini has enough energies to knock me out. Yep, Victini did not have enough energies. Let's take a look here. Gonna go here. Attach that. Let's get rid of your thing. Can I knock out this Victini? I should be able to. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, plus that. Put energy here just to be ready for it. And let's hope that they don't get that Aurora energy. But at this point, I think anything can knock me out. All right, we got one evolution. So what are we at? 4 right now. You're just to do it on camera, or I might, you know what, just to save you guys from just seeing me build a terrible deck on camera, I will pause the recording because I feel that that's just, you guys don't want to see a terrible deck. Oh, this guy scooped. All right. So let me pause for now just to build the deck. Well, it'll be instant for you guys, but I need a mess for the deck. So I'll see you in literally like a minute second.